First of all, thank you. Thank you, the reporter, because it's really very sensitive issues and it's hard work to write such a report on such sensitive issues. Against the backdrop of current world events, the presenting report is important. At the same time, the report can be convinced in different ways. The rapporteur states that we need to avoid any restriction to the right of religion, which are not necessary in a democratic society. When people of different religions live together in a secular state, limitation to the exercise of freedom of religion must be restricted to those prescribed by law and necessary for a democratic state. In order to effectively safeguard the exercise of religious liberty, it's essential to respect the right of different religions. But at the same time, the representatives of this religion should understand that the law and norm of democratic state prevail those religious norms which are not in accordance to the value and norm of a democratic state. I come from one of the oldest Orthodox Christian countries of the world, Georgia, where Muslims, Jews, Catholics, and believers of other religions peacefully live together for centuries. Naturally, it does not mean that there have not been any cases of conflict between religious groups. For example, recently there was an argument between Christian and Muslim Georgians on the subject of building a new mosque, minaret, and madrasa, but through the involvement of state institutions, Patriarchate of Georgia, and Muslim Council, the issue was resolved peacefully. We cannot avoid conflicts which could be caused for various reasons, where representatives of different religions are involved. But here important is the position of state. For example, the government of Georgia has in all such cases publicly condemned any and all form of discrimination and intolerance of religious grounds. In 2014, the Prosecutor Office of Georgia launched investigation on 19 criminal cases for the crime committed on the basis of religious intolerance. In 2015, the Prosecutor Office of Georgia launched investigation on 7 criminal cases for the crime committed on the basis of religious intolerance. But out of these 26 cases, 4 criminal cases was not confirmed to be on religious motive. Every country has its best practice how to deal with religious matters. In Georgia, there is a state agency for religious issues under the Prime Minister of Georgia. All religious organizations registered in Georgia have close cooperation with the agency, and it is a good mechanism to prevention and resolution of any serious conflict on religious ground. In the presented report, there are many recommendations. Also, there are constitutions and anti-discrimination legislation in member states, as well as numerous resolutions of the Council of Europe. But main challenges, I think, is not only have we regulation or not, but real implementation of this regulation in real life. Thank you for your attention.